Hi everyone, this is Naina here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about those zero waste swaps that you don't really need to make. So these items have become popular due to Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. These are those items that you see constantly in all the lists. So let me just put a disclaimer. These are also items that I myself felt necessary when I started on this zero waste journey too. Over the year, I've come to realize it's not needed. These are things that you can easily avoid, and this is just going to be a waste of your money. These are items which are sustainable, but these are items you could maybe do without. But again, you do you, and if you are somebody who may feel the need to use these things, go ahead and use it. If you are somebody who wants to find out which are these zero waste swaps that you can avoid, then let's dive right into this video. So the very first item in my list is a very well-known item these days, which is the beeswax wraps. So these are again those wraps or those products that have become popular recently. These are definitely very attractive. They look aesthetic. They're very cute. For somebody who is going to spend a lot of money buying that product, I feel it's not worth the money you're spending. You will definitely have items in your home you can just use instead to store your food items or your fruits or vegetables that's half cut open. You can just put it into a container and just keep it in the fridge. I do think it's something that can be avoided. Alright, so the next item is something that I think a lot of households which are shifting to this sustainable lifestyle has been purchasing quite a lot, and these are those biodegradable trash bags. I have to admit, I have also fallen for these greenwashing. The thing is that half of us who end up buying these biodegradable trash bags don't try to find out where the sourcing is coming from, like what is it really made of. We just see the word biodegradable, assume that it is sustainable, and hence we just get it to put our food or our dry waste into and then throw it out. But if it's for your food waste, always I will recommend you to compost. I do have a video about it right over here, so you can just check it out to understand how simple composting actually is. These bags usually need specific conditions to break down, and it still will take several years to break down. You can simply just avoid anything. You can just put your waste directly into these trash bins and then wash it later. That is definitely possible, but if you are uncomfortable putting it directly into the bin, you can definitely just use newspapers as a liner. Please don't fall for these biodegradable terms that you see everywhere. Just try and see whether they are actually decomposable, and see if they have specified whether what is the time that will be taken for decomposing and what is the requirement for decomposing. Only if you see clear information of how it can be composted, only then given to these. Most brands don't have any of those information for you. Please don't fall for that greenwashing and don't buy these biodegradable trash bags. Another item that is super popular in this zero waste community these days are bamboo cutlery. Again, that is a very big question mark there. If you don't see where it's sourced from, like what is the treatment that's happening, who is making it, and all those questions, if it is not answered by any of the brands that you're buying it from, I would ask you to just refrain from buying these bamboo cutlery, because if you are looking for cutlery that you can reuse, just take the stainless steel ones that you already have in your kitchen. So I would just say it is not something that is necessary at all when the other sustainable alternative is mostly present in all households. Again, it's your choice, but I would say you don't really need to buy those. So the next item, which honestly I find really frustrating, this is a product that I have had several emails asking me to share and promote and everything. I myself honestly did not believe in it, because I've always felt it is perfectly mere greenwashing. So these products are biodegradable sanitary napkins. These are becoming so popular in India. There are brands left, right, center which is coming up with these biodegradable pads which they claim are made of 100% cotton or bamboo or several other sustainable materials. I haven't seen any of these brands show us how long it has taken them to completely let it decompose. They haven't really shown us any evidence of it yet. Most of us may not attempt to compost all of those biodegradable sanitary napkins at home. So then where does it go? Where does it go and where does it get disposed of responsibly? There is no specified facility set up for disposing of it responsibly. So they are again putting the onus on the customer. I know a lot of women still are intimidated about using a menstrual cup or a reusable cloth pad, because of which they shift to these biodegradable sanitary pads, which they feel is their way of being responsible. But I am just telling you that these are not really things that are sustainable. If any of you have actually tried to decompose one of those pads and seen it actually completely decompose in 6 months to a year, please let me know. I would really appreciate to see if there is any proof to it, and I would correct myself if so. But until then, I would ask you all to please stay away from these brands. Sustainability has, your options would be menstrual cups, reusable cloth pads, or even period underwear. But these biodegradable products, I honestly will not ever recommend to anybody. Also remember, these are super expensive. They are not really cheap either. Instead, I would just ask all of you to just muster that courage and shift to truly sustainable menstrual options. The next item that has become super trendy in this zero waste living are reusable coffee cups. These things are now being sold by a lot of these coffee chains also. It's very popular these days and super trendy. Everybody tries to get one. If you already have a normal big cup at home, or if you already have like a glass jar at home, you can just carry that and give it to the cafe and ask them to fill your drink in that, and they will fill it for you. I have done this before. I don't think you need to get these fancy looking coffee cups to have to be able to go and prevent these disposable cups. You can just carry your own coffee mug or your own container or anything that you already have at home, and you don't need to give in to these trendy coffee cups at all. I'm just letting you know this is an item you really don't need. So the next items are the very famous glass jars or glass containers or even mason jars. They have been one of the most famous zero waste swaps that almost all of us, once we turn into this lifestyle, felt like we needed to buy. And I honestly have been very guilty of that. I do admit it looks really great. It's very aesthetic and pleasing to the eyes, but we all have those steel dabbas or even plastic dabbas that we have been using for so many years. Just because you are going into the zero waste lifestyle doesn't mean that you need to just throw those away and then get these good looking glass or mason jars. The way a lot of people have promoted these glass jars to make it look like something you need, I think has been quite misleading. So I really do hope that you understand, if you're joining this journey, please don't just throw away perfectly useful products that is already present in your kitchen in the name of zero waste to get these zero waste swaps. Please don't do that. That is not what this lifestyle is all about. So those are all the zero waste swaps that you can definitely avoid completely, and I feel that these are mostly unnecessary, and it's just become popular because it's become trendy and cool to get these if you are turning zero waste. The concept of zero waste or low waste lifestyle is to reduce the amount of things that you consume, things that you buy and bring into your house. And if you already have items in your home which has multi-purpose, that is the best way. You can just start at home with items you already have before you even think of getting something. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel so that we can grow this family and reach as many people as possible to spread about this sustainable lifestyle and let them also join this journey of ours. So I will see you again next week with the next video. So until then, bye bye.